Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and this is Naveen, really working on giving you great insights and tech videos. Today, I'm going to talk about and explain to you what are the different job roles that are available in the data domain. You might have only heard about data science and AI/ML, but I will give you much bigger clarity regarding what are these roles. Yeah. So let's get in. So first we will start with data engineer. Okay, data engineer, what do you mean? So data engineer is the person who takes raw data from the data sources, and this raw data can be filled with many issues and mistakes. It may have missing values, it may have some issues with the formatting and all. So that's the issue with our raw data. So we need someone who will implement systems that reliably clean this raw data and transform it into better data that can be further used for other purposes, like data analysis, machine learning training, or any other purposes. So that's the role of data engineer. He is the one who builds data pipelines or systems which will reliably and consistently transform raw data into clean data. I think you got it. So that's how it is. That's the specialty of the role of data engineer. Then, okay, what are the main tools they use? So, whenever you think of tools, don't just by heart it. Just understand what's the main role. So, just try to reason about it. Okay, they will collect data from data sources. Okay, yeah, it can be using APIs, web scraping, or some CSV data sets or other file formats of data might be available. Okay, so after collecting and also the streaming data might be available. They might be processing the streaming data from the raw data source. To work with streaming data, to ingest streaming data, they might use Kafka, which is a broker, data broker, which will collect and distribute the streaming data to multiple pipelines and systems. So, okay, that's the part of data ingestion or ingesting the data. Then there comes building the pipelines that transform this raw data into clean data, right? Which can be further used for other purposes. So to implement data pipelines, we need some an orchestrator who will ensure that once this task is done, the next task is this. After that, the next task is this. So we need an orchestrator for this. There, that's where Apache Airflow comes in. Okay. Once we implement the data pipelines, what's next? Then the next thing is surely about what? It can be about uh, tools like dbt and other. Yeah, dbt is a tool to process the SQL, right? It's a kind of SQL engine. So sometimes if you're very fluent with SQL, you can use dbt as a tool to transform the data into better formats using SQL with the help of dbt. Other than that, when you're working with Spark, streaming data, you can use Spark. And yeah, you will also integrate when you build data pipelines, you will be using cloud services along with it. Yeah, that's how the things are gone. And that's mainly about data engineering. Then the next role is MLN, data scientist. Data scientist is the one who tries to understand the problem, researches about what are the machine learning models or machine learning algorithms which can be implemented to solve this particular problem. So it is the role of the data scientist to identify these things, to try out to make experiments about which machine learning model is gonna work more for this particular problem with the available data sets. So the data scientists will experiment and try out and find, okay, this machine learning model, like maybe XGBoost is working so good in it, or is working so good in this data set. So it's the role of data scientists to find solution, a local development solution for the problem using to understand which machine learning model is suitable for this. Then there comes machine learning engineer. It's the duty or responsibility of a machine learning engineer to transform the solution built by a data scientist locally in his laptop to a production ready application. Yeah, it's the ML engineer who integrates. The ML engineer may even create the software application and then implement the production transformation or shift of the machine learning model from the local to the cloud. It may include everything. Machine learning engineer is the person who builds systems, APIs, backends to implement to run machine learning models, to push machine learning models into production where users can use it through the software application. That's the main role of machine learning engineers. Then there comes AI engineers. Who's them? AI engineers are the people who build software applications with the help of LLMs. Yeah, who build software applications solving problems using the power of LLMs. That's what we mean by AI engineers. So AI engineers will be proficient in building RAG systems, also in building agentic systems as well. So that's the main thing to know about those people, AI engineers using AI. They are not working with or creating or building any machine learning model. They are just using AI LLMs to solve some problems. That's the thing about AI engineers. Then we have MLOps engineers. Who are the MLOps engineers are the people who handle the production, monitoring, maintenance of machine learning models which are running in production. ML engineers just develop them and deploy them, and then iterate the machine learning models for higher performance. Uh, right? Maybe add more features to the software application. So they are part of the development phase. But there should be someone who create pipelines, who create systems to monitor the machine learning models and the software application that we just built. There should be someone to monitor these things, right? That's where the MLOps engineer comes into the picture. The MLOps engineer builds a vast system that will monitor the machine learning model and provide great and build great production-ready applications also along with that. And that's how the things are going on. And I believe that you got a great clarity about what are the different job roles available in the data domain. And if you really got some great insights, please do comment it down and help me understand whether you understood it or not. Yeah, that's how the things are going on. And see you in the next week. And